What is up, guys? Good old-fashioned Cola back here for some more Pokemon HeartGold. Last time we had our super intense battle with Morty here at the Ecruteak Gym, with the hero being Heracross, telling him go to hell with the Shadow Claw. Thank God we caught Heracross, because there was no way I could have probably done that battle without her. So anyways, we're going to start heading towards Olivine City. Let's start that journey now. I've already cleared the path of all the trainers, so we don't have to worry about any on-screen battling other than any random encounters in the grass, because we're going to have to go through the grass. So there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about, just random stuff, just to fill the time, especially since I beat all these trainers. Oops, went the wrong way. I always get turned around there. Currently, right now, it's Martin Luther King Day when I'm recording this, so that means it's pretty much NBA basketball all day long. The Cavs start, or they have already started. They're in the middle of the game. I think it's almost halftime at this point, against the Thunder. So I knew going in it was going to be like just an absolute mess of a game and something I would not want to watch at all. Oh wait, we have to stop up here actually and show off something I've looked at myself when I was doing all the battling, but I told myself, hey, remember to go up here. So we can see there's a couple of Miltanks up here. And there's an item over here, but I already picked it up. I don't remember what it was, honestly, and I do apologize for that. Probably should have saved it. I can try to look up on Bulbapedia if I remember and put that in here. So this is a ranch. Obviously, my Miltank ain't giving me milk no more. This here farm's got famous milk. What is wrong with me? Most everyone wants a drink. It'll give me lots of milk if I feed it. Okay, we gotta hillbilly, or not hillbilly, but we gotta farmer it up. Lots of berries, I reckon. And then she's just like, our milk even goes out to Kanto. So if our own Miltank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. So one of their Miltanks are sick, even though they have like 6 outside. This is the only one, I guess, that gives them milk. Moo is sick. She needs lots of orange berries. Moo sick. She needs lots of orange berries. Okay. Moo. Its cry is weak. Give an orange berry to Miltank. Do I even have any? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I used them all. I think eventually if you restore the Miltank's health with the orange berries, I think you get a Moo milk, which is essentially just a healing item. It's fine, but eventually potions are better than that. And so welcome to Olivine City. Let's talk to this dude. The thing you have, it's a Pokegear, right? Wow, that's cool. Oh boy, here we go. You again? There's no need to be alert. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here, and is supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the Lighthouse. Boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the Lighthouse? Who knows? It may make you a bit of a better trainer. Alright, so I guess we know where we're going next. But yeah, in the meantime, I knew the Cavs was something I did not want to watch, so I was like, well, I will spend my day off, because I get the day off for MLK Day. I will spend it recording, which soon turned into me doing a bunch of errands, and then finally at like 2 o'clock sitting down to record. Olivine is on the sea, and if it's on the sea, there's bound to be something to catch. I've fished here for 30 years. Would you like to face the sea and fish? Yes. Ah, ha ha ha, we have ourselves a new angler. So that's where you get the good rod, so we can replace our old rod that for some reason I still have registered. So if you don't have a water type at this point, Olivine is a pretty good place to get one. Hello, just when you least expect it, I'm Cameron the photographer. Yeah, I guess you can take our picture. Alright then, go get yourselves ready. I'm having a stroke. This series is full of me not being able to read at all. There's the team, in its glory. Good, we've got a nice picture. You can see all the pictures on your PC. You, young trainer, the sea is sweet. Sing with me. The sea is blue, the sea is salty. I don't know if that was a song. Let's go ahead and heal here. Just going inside of any Pokemon Center is good. I don't know if you have to heal or if it's just entering the Pokemon Center itself. Creates sort of like a checkpoint. So if you, if all your Pokemon faint in battle, you will respawn, so to speak, at that Pokemon Center. They can shine like a bright light, like a beacon at night to guide us. They can take us across the water on their backs when we are without a boat. Pokemon are helping us everywhere. I can't imagine a life without them. There's a person in Cianwood City across the sea. I heard him bragging about his rare Pokemon. Pokemon get more friendly if you spend time with them. There, all done. It's sure to surprise anyone. Oh, are you a trainer? You came at just the right time. I just finished putting my ball capsule on my Pokeball. You want to battle and be amazed by my decoration? Yeah, why not? Alright, here I come. Ball capsules are something I don't really ever bother with in games. This is a... Oh wait, this is a fine matchup for us, I guess, because we've got Acid. Even though I think Blossom might be... No, okay. I feel like my audio is too loud. I have to keep it just loud enough that I can hear it, but it's not getting picked up by the mic. I feel like that's probably fine. Alright, we might get hurt here. But other than the Cavs, I keep getting sidetracked with this. Other than the Cavs, Monday Night Raw is going on right now. I don't know if anybody's into wrestling. I was into it a lot as a kid, and then kind of fell out around like 2011, and just got back into it again. But honestly, I'm kind of falling off again. They just keep running with the same stuff. I'm so sick of the Vision and everything going on there. Every Monday Night Raw ends the same. So I've kind of stopped watching. But I am sort of excited for the Royal Rumble, even though it's in the middle of the day. Not excited that it's in Saudi Arabia. But I'm excited to watch it nonetheless. How cool is it to have a Pokeball that only you have in the entire world? Give it a whirl. Oh, remember to put the ball capsule on a Pokeball once it's ready. I won't be doing that. Just straight up, will not be doing that. I haven't decided. I feel like I want to record like some, maybe like Madden or an old 2K. I've just been playing a shit ton of those through emulation on my computer. How is your Pokemon training coming along? Have you ever noticed that in the mountains, sometimes there are round boulders right in your way? You can move them with the hidden move Strength. Hikers at Mount Mortar sometimes have extra, or so I've heard. Thank you, sir. Olivine's cafe menu is chock full of hearty fare for the beefy sailors. I've never heard sailors described as beefy. That's a good one. So I guess we should head towards the Lighthouse, which is right here conveniently. Dark roads are dangerous at night, but in the pitch black night, the sea is even more treacherous. Without the beacon of the lighthouse to guide her, no ship can sail. So if we could go down here, we could check. There's probably a hidden item in that rock, and then also... Oh wait, we actually can get that, I think? Possibly? Let's see. I am going to need a repel. Definitely. I don't want to deal with any Magikarp, any Tentacool. No offense, Tentacool. So I don't think we can. So I've repelled for nothing. I thought we could embark from there. Let's just stop beating around the bush. Let's go in the Lighthouse. In the past, Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The Lighthouse was made to pay tribute to those Pokemon. People train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. And then also, I was going to talk about... There's a couple new albums coming out this year that I'm really excited for. This is no place for playing. In March, I'm pretty sure both of them in March. The one might be in February. I think Rob Zombie is in February, and then Lamb of God is in March. I'm super big into heavy metal. If this is your first time on the channel, I talk a lot about metal bands. I talk a lot about music in general. Also, I don't know why this would be your first time on the channel, midway through a series. But in case you've randomly clicked on this video, welcome. Listen to Lamb of God. They're phenomenal. I still have not had the opportunity to see them because they came on... What was it the 20-year tour? for what's the album? It was them and Mastodon. They were both on a 20-year tour for arguably their best albums. Tentacle's about to die, so that's wonderful. But I was just coming back from vacation, so I was like, do I really want to land and then the next day just immediately have to go downtown to a show? So then I was like, I'll catch them on the Flippity Flip. And the Flippity Flip has yet to come, so I'm hoping they've announced a tour. It's not coming anywhere near me. I'm hoping they do a second leg. A full restore is a lot. Like that's kind of overkill, man. Like I'm gonna have to flame wheel. I thought I could quick attack you just to get that just little chip damage to knock you out, and then you had to full restore me. This should kill you. All right, that's wonderful. Noctowl, not a fan. But also, I guess I could talk about this. Over the past, I think it's been a week or 2 weeks. I don't know how long it's taken us to watch it. We finished Welcome to Derry on HBO, and so I saw the first It movie in theaters, or like not the first one in theaters, but the first of the reboot remakes. It was terrifying. I'm not a horror fan whatsoever in the slightest. I hate scary things. Don't want to deal with them at all. We have to go and heal. Repel's effect wore off. I don't care. So not a fan of scary things in the slightest whatsoever. Don't enjoy it. Don't enjoy any games. Don't enjoy any movies. Typically, sometimes there's an odd scary movie here and there. I mean, like the old stuff is fine. Anything like pre-2000, I'm fine with. It's not scary. But they just hit like a certain point where it was just like they just had to top each other. It just became too much. Sorry, my voice is getting tickly. Might have to go get more water. We're gonna thug it out though. So I saw the first one in theaters. I was scared out of my mind, but it was fine. I got over it. I saw the second, the part 2 in theaters, and I don't like. I can't ever watch that movie again. It stayed with me. Certain scenes in the part 2 of it stayed with me forever. Like if I still think about them today, I get scared. So when my fiance was like, "Oh, I really want to watch Welcome to Derry. I really want to watch Welcome to Derry," I said, "Are you fucking nuts? Are you fucking serious? Like, I'm not watching that show. I'm not doing that. I'm not. You can't make me do it." Because she was the one that wanted to see the movies. So I was like, "You cannot put me through that. I'm not doing that. I had nightmares for years. Blah blah blah. I don't really dream, so I didn't really have nightmares, but lo and behold, she did eventually convince me to watch the show, and she was more scared of it than I was. Honestly, I didn't find most of it scary. There was a lot of like, sometimes it was like kind of funny, and I guess I've been seeing that same opinion online where people are like, this isn't nearly as scary as the movies. And honestly, all of the forms, the various forms that he takes to scare the kids and scare other people, they're not scary. It's him that's scary. And I was telling my fiance about that last night, and she was like, "I think you're scared of clowns." Like, she's like, "I'm not scared of him. I'm scared of all the things that he turns into, all the fucking monsters and disfigured people." She's like, "I'm scared." Like, there's a scene where one of the girls is in a grocery store, and like the aisles start closing in on her, and like all the people are staring at her, and all cockeyed and running all close up to her behind her. Like, it's creepy, but it's not like pants shittingly scary. And she was like, "I think you're scared of clowns." So it's taken me this long to realize, yeah, I probably am, because the rest of it didn't bother me whatsoever. We're just trying to breeze through all these battles. What are you here for? Just to stand around and gawk? I suggest you leave. I think this guy is a bird trainer. Last I checked the Cavs, they were down like 20 at close to halftime, so definitely not something I'm going to turn on today. Like I said, I have a franchise mode in Madden 25 that I've been playing. And that is the OG Madden 25, not this newfangled Madden 25. They had to have figured, like, that was gonna get confusing when you got up to 2025. Like, it was gonna get weird. I really have to start training my other Pokemon. So Eevee, you gotta get out there. I wish I had some sort of moves to teach you. This might be a cut situation, because you really are down bad for some moves. Actually, you're packing kind of a punch. Oh, maybe that same type attack bonus ability. I did further research on that. It's a normal secondary ability that Eevee can have, so I guess I've never had an Eevee that didn't have Runaway. But anyways, I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. So I'm probably going to do a cut here, and I will join you at the top of the lighthouse. Alrighty, we are back here. We're at the top of the lighthouse. We've suffered heavy casualties on our way up. Eevee and Heracross both fainted. But we're here, so that's what matters. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. My voice is starting to go. May I ask you to get some medicine for me? Please. So many sick Pokemon around this area. And you get a super potion there, so I guess that helps a little bit, but it does not help my Pokemon that are already fainted. At some point I did pick up a rare candy, which is an item that can raise your Pokemon by 1 level. So I'm going to hold off on using it for now. Kind of upset that Eevee fainted, because the evolution that I'm going for requires happiness, and each time they faint, they lose happiness. So that's wonderful. Not super happy about that one. I've lost happiness. I'm going to have to stop at the store and buy some revives, maybe, just in case we run into more problems. But honestly, I'm going to hold off on the rest of the video. Or I'm going to hold off on extending this video any further. So next time on Pokemon HeartGold, we're going to head towards Cianwood City and go to the pharmacy that Jasmine wanted us to go to. I will see you guys then.